Hey guys, it's Mountain Walk, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Commander Legends, and what the hell's going on. So of course, just the other day I was thinking, wow, Commander Legends, we haven't had any bullshit cards previewed, except for that stupid Kodama tree that ramps you for nothing. But okay, it's just one card. Green always gets dumb cards these days. I guess that's whatever, no big deal. I spoke too soon. Just today, Thursday, we get the preview of this Jeweled Lotus thing, and it's basically just a Black Lotus you can only spend on for your commander. I'm sure this totally won't be broken, right? This is definitely not going to be as ubiquitous as Sol Ring, right? Because it has a drawback. This thing is just stupid. There's too many 1 and 2 color commanders, 3 and 4 mana that you can drop on turn 1 with this in a land. I mean, it's just stupid. For blue, you got like Urza being the really big one. Red has like Krenko or Purphoros. Multicolor, you got like Joyra or the Gitrog monster, even more expensive ones. You have stuff like Godo or whatnot. I mean, this thing just, it has the ability to create non-games. It powers up some of the most powerful commanders. I mean, even something like Najila, the warrior commander girl. Um, this is obviously insane, and there, it it just doesn't. Nothing about this is good, right? So it creates more non-games because it's really explosive. Lets you cast your commander, and you're thinking, oh, whatever, it's only, 1 out of your 100 cards, it's balanced because most games will just, like, you won't have it in your opening hand. But again, most decks will want this, so everyone will have, or most of the time people will have one of these Lotus in their decks, and when they draw it, I mean, it creates more non-games, it creates really swingy games. I mean, it's the same reason why, you wouldn't want Black Lotus in the format. Obviously, with all the other same sort of problems of it being so expensive, but wait, there's more. This card's also expensive too, just like the regular Lotus. It's a mythic. It's a mythic rare that most decks want, so it makes everything more expensive. I have like 4 or 5 commander decks off the top of my head, and at least 3 of those would want it, and the other 2 wouldn't want it because they're just like casual decks, but they should probably play them anyways. There's stuff like Chulane, Golos, I mean, all sorts of ridiculous stuff. It's just, I mean, it's insane. Like, this card is too powerful, it does too much, whether in casual or competitive. I mean, think about if you cast turn 6, you cast your Crawworm, not very good, card's not very good, whatever, who cares? Cast your Crawworm on turn 1 though, I mean, things look a lot bit different, right? So this is, again, this is all contextual. This just only really makes a lot more non-games, creates just so much more power for decks. I mean, and of course it reduces deck building abilities because it's just an auto include, sort of like Command Tower or Arcane Signet or Sol Ring, of course. I mean, at least those are, cheap. At least they're cheap, and obviously having cheap mana fixing like Signet or Command Tower is good, but this is, like fixing and then also pure ramp, and it's just like, it's too much. It's too much. This is not reasonable in any way. And apparently they had the Commander's Rule Committee who's not going to ban it, but they also had input on this set. So they apparently, allegedly, would have looked at this and said, oh yeah, this is fine, it's fine. Yeah, add another random, fast mana effect. Like, I mean, yeah, Black Lotus is totally not the most powerful card in the game. We'll just give it a little restriction and everything's okay, right? I mean, it's just totally stupid, right? I mean, ostensibly, they're pulling people from, the regular standard sets to playtest their commander stuff. But, like, why would you even bother, like, really spending any time playtesting this? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's a casual format. I mean, stuff like this, like, should I print a Black Lotus with a restriction? No. Don't print a Black Lotus ever. You don't need to do that. This is not a, I mean, it's the best card in the game. Any restriction you're going to give it is not enough. Making it cost 5 times as much mana, like Gilded Lotus, still sees a ton of play. Still does a lot of good things. It's a very powerful card, but it's fair ultimately. Having this literal like pseudo Black Lotus clone, I mean, this doesn't make interesting games. It only screws things up. I mean, creates more non-games, makes these, random decks too powerful. Even in casual games, this will screw everything up. It's going to be too expensive. Last time I checked, it's like $150 on some of the sites for pre-orders. Why would they print this, right? They can't balance standard formats, and they can't balance Commander stuff because they keep printing like all these auto includes, and these power creep things are too expensive or too expensive to buy, but they're just too powerful and everything else. This is just like, oh, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Obviously, I don't think they were thinking at all. So yeah, I guess I guess Hasbro's happy. They're gonna get people to buy all this stuff, right? But at some point, look, you can't keep doing shit like this. You can't keep breaking the game in every format. You can't keep putting out a million products. People got wallet fatigue really bad right now. I mean, I don't even know if I want to even. I mean, there's some cards that I'm like, oh, I think I might want this, for a couple of my decks. Just random things. I don't even think I want to buy them. I'm just tired. So what were they thinking? They weren't thinking at all. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a nice day. And have a nice day.